Beast TV is proudly supported by the official voice of the Beast, 101.9 Dog FM. Local trail reports weekdays at 6:10 p.m.
Today on Beast TV, we'll check out what's happening on the trails, discuss shared use pathways, and find out what events Kelly will be attending over the next couple of weeks. These stories and more as Beast TV starts now. Hello and welcome back to another edition of Beast TV. I'm your host, Corinne Hunt. This week, the weather wasn't kind to us snowmobilers. In general, we lost more snow than gained. But my dad was out riding this weekend. Were you? Don't forget to send us your photos to info@snowmobile.on.ca. Or you can like us on Facebook at facebook.com/snowmobile.on.ca. Now let's check in with Andrew for the trail and club operations updates.
Thanks, Corinne. While the weather wasn't the best this week, as you've already noted, we did get some snow at the end of the week, which enabled us to get out on the trails. I was able to go out for a ride with your dad this weekend. Dave, what were the trail conditions like?
Trails are, they weren't too bad. A little bit, they were definitely icy. The trails are most of them are still listed as limited due to the low snow. And as I mentioned, the trails do have some icy corners because there's not a lot of snow on top of them. The base is holding out pretty well, though. I'm not sure what it'll do this week with the warm weather that we're about to have, but I guess we'll see what happens there. There is a few locations with some overhanging tree limits, branches coming down. We really want people to use extreme caution when riding because there's still quite a few hazards out there due to the weather conditions that are beyond our control.
Sounds like the trails are pretty good, Dave. Is grooming fully operational?
Well, the trails are decent given the weather condition, but the groomers might be a whole nother story. Seems every time we turn around, we have a few more breakdowns. This week, we're dealing with 2 breakdowns right now. One is a hydraulic leak. The hydraulic filter split apart, and we lost a little bit of oil. And anyways, it's not operational. And the other one is the alternator. We've been battling alternator problems on it up in the northwest section, and we've got a new one on order, and we should have that up and rolling shortly. Hopefully, by the time the video's ready to go and get them back on the snow. But the other 2 have been out. Of the 4, the two other groomers have been out, and doing our best as we can to keep the trails as smooth as we can. Low snow, groomer problems, you name it, we're dealing with it.
That's you've been pretty busy.
A lot of work. The maps are almost out too. We put them in a few dealerships, so you should be able to find one shortly. So keep an eye out for those.
Are they all folded?
I'd say about half of them are done. The kids are doing a good job. So
I know you put a box in the back of my car, so I'm going to have to do some folding.
They're getting a little frustrated, so I'm starting to outsource. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to the upcoming poker ride this Saturday. Are you going to make it out?
Well, I'm battling some challenges myself, but I'm hoping to be there as well as I hope everybody else is there as well. Continued thanks to the volunteers that work so hard to maintain our trails on a weekly basis. I know I'm thankful. Are you?
When Beast TV returns, we'll check in with Darin, who has some information for us all on the shared use Trans-Canada Trail.
Beast TV, brought to you in part by Villanova Homes. General contracting services tailored to you. Stittsville Trailers, towing your problems away. Sign Source, for all your customized signage solutions. Signs.ca, accomplishing your image branding goals.
With snowmobiling season upon us, we wish to remind our members that the Trans-Canada Trail is a multi-use pathway that is shared with others. We ask that all members ride with respect for all other users. Ensure you come to dead slow when approaching walkers, horseback, or cross-country skiers. Please remember the speed limit on the Trans-Canada Trail is a maximum of 50 kilometers an hour. For the safety of others and your own safety, we ask you reduce your speed to safe levels during limited visibility or bad weather. Please note that it is prohibited for any snowmobile to proceed east of West Ridge Drive, and that all snowmobiles must display a valid 2012 season permit. Please also note that snowmobiles defined as classic by the OFSC are not allowed on the Trans-Canada Trail where owned by the City of Ottawa. This is a City of Ottawa bylaw. The City of Ottawa owns the Trans-Canada Trail west of West Ridge Drive to Ashen Station Road. Please visit our website at www.snowmobile.on.ca for further details.
Thanks, Darin. Now let's find out what Kelly's up to over the next couple of weeks.
Thanks, Corinne. On Saturday, February 4th, the Beast is hosting the Carleton Place and District Memorial Hospital Poker Run. Registration is at the Beckwith Fire Hall between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. The cost is $20 per person plus $30 in pledges. Pledge forms can be found at www.snowmobile.on.ca. On Sunday, February 5th, the Kentville Snowmobile Club is hosting an antique sled show and ride along with the annual Snoworama. The ride will begin at 8 a.m. at the Kentville Fire Hall. A $5 breakfast will be served by the First Oxford Mills Guides and Pathfinders. For more information, please call 613-258-3648 or 613-822-5147. On Saturday, February 11th, the Beast is hosting the Richmond Snow Rovers Poker Run. Registration is between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. at Danby's Bar and Grill. An $8 buffet breakfast will be available during registration. Please call Dave Popes at 613-489-0750 for more details or to help out as we're still looking for volunteers. Between February 16th and February 19th, the OFSC is hosting a Give It a Try ride in Calabogie. This ride is for those who have never tried riding before. If you know somebody who's never snowmobiled before but would like to give it a try, why not get them involved? You just never know, you might get a new riding buddy out of it. Participants get a full orientation and training before going out for a sample ride. Rules and how to enter the event can be found on www.snowmobile.on.ca.
That's all the time we have today for Beast TV. Please join us at our monthly meeting held at Dandy's Bar and Grill this Thursday at 8 p.m. I'm your host, Corinne Hunt. Till next time, keep your thumb on the throttle and the rubber side down. Yeah!
Special thanks to the following volunteers who helped make this week's episode possible.
Thanks, Corinne. While the weather wasn't the best this week, as you noted, we still did get some snow at the end of the week, and it was able to allow us to blah, blah, blah.
You can try
that. Thanks, Corinne.
Thanks, Corinne.
Done, yeah.
I went for a quick ride with your dad. It was. Start from there.
Was that good? Mm-hmm. Hey, I did it in one shot. I'm getting better every time.